Good morning. My name is Jess. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. We are going through Adagio's community for October. So today's tea is Gaucho mate chai. So I do really like mate. I don't really like chai. So I have a couple of different options for today as to how I'm going to make this. Oh yeah, that smells very, very, very gingery, which is what I am often not a huge fan of in chai tea. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it. And I think with the mate especially, it's going to be rather bitter. So I have actually made a coffee that I can make into a dirty chai, which I enjoy. I've put some oat milk in it. I've put some maple syrup in it, and it's about half coffee. My husband makes coffee very strong, so it actually works perfect to just pour some chai tea into, do like half coffee and like a fourth chai tea with a little bit of oat milk and some maple syrup. I was for a while getting the Tazo skinny chai, or I was using, before I was vegan, I was using the Oregon chai powder, and they're really good, both of those. But okay, so this needs to steep for 5 minutes at 212. It's a honeybush tea. Oh, interesting. Okay, honeybush apple pieces. Lapsang Souchong. So that's going to be very smoky. Anise seed, cocoa nibs, cinnamon, rose hips, cloves, orange, red peppercorn, safflower, natural cinnamon flavor, hazelnut flavor, orange flavor. There's no ginger in this. I wonder if it's the Lapsang Souchong I was smelling. What was I smelling? Wow. Something, maybe cinnamon, but cinnamon and cloves? Red peppercorn? I don't even know if I would know what red peppercorn smells like. Interesting. Okay. We will see what that tastes like. So I'm going to try it plain. I'll put my hair up because it's going to drive me crazy. And after this, I am going swimming. So I don't get my hair wet when I swim, just because my hair is such a pain in the butt because it's so curly. That if I get it wet when I swim, I have to then immediately shower and condition and brush it out and do the whole, like, I don't blow out my hair or anything, but it's got to dry again. It's always just a pain. So I tend to do the breaststroke with my head above the water and don't get my hair wet. So I'm going to go swim with my mom after this. Last night we went out for a delicious dinner. It was, they had a few vegan options, which were good. I also, again, I'm vegan for environmental reasons, not for moral reasons. So if there's already some meat available, I might have a taste of it. It doesn't appall me to eat meat. I just don't eat it very much. So my husband had seafood scallopini or something like that, and I had a piece of shrimp and a mussel. But I don't know how, I didn't feel great last night, and I wonder if it was eating the shellfish after not eating meat for so long. It's been quite a while since I've had any meat. I would say like a month or so since I've had any meat. And maybe that's what wasn't feeling great last night. So that would actually be great. If I wish like sugar made me feel really sick. Because if it did, I wouldn't eat it. But I love it and it doesn't make me sick. So it's like I have no desire to eat fast food, really, because it makes me really sick. The grease of fast food makes me really not feel good. So it's not a temptation for me. If sugar was not a temptation for me, that would be beautiful, but it is not the case. So we will see. I went to dinner, watched some Grand Designs, which is like an architecture show that my husband and I both like. Watched a Grand Design, and then read my book, went to bed really early. This morning, what have I done this morning? I listened to a Changeable podcast. I really like Changeable. I think she is brilliant. And so I listened to a Changeable podcast while I played some Hogwarts Mystery, because there's a Hogwarts Mystery like event thing going on. So I do like some Hogwarts Mystery. Okay, I'm going to pour a little bit in here, mostly to see the color and to taste it straight. I'm going to pour a lot into my coffee because I'm going to take this with me swimming. Okay, and then I'm going to pour the rest into a regular thermos that I can use tomorrow for another dirty chai. So that tends to be what I do with chais nowadays. I mean, unless for some reason I love this plain, could happen, then I would probably just, the mate is really strong, cinnamon, the cloves are really strong. Huh. Interesting. This is going to be an interesting blend. Okay. So unless I love this plain, I'll just drink the rest of that. Yeah, it's mostly cloves and mate that I smell. It's a pretty light color because it's mate and not tea. Although it's got some lapsang, so it's got a little bit of tea. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy it, but so it kind of reminds me of their bonfire tea. They have a bonfire tea. It's got some lapsang souchong in it. I love their bonfire tea, but their bonfire tea is a decaf. So this only has trace caffeine. Even with the mate, I guess it doesn't have enough mate. Let me see. This is weird because it doesn't even have mate on the list, I don't think. So maybe like last time where it was a rooibos, you knew it had rooibos in it, but it wasn't on the actual ingredients. I wonder if mate is another one of those where it just doesn't have mate on the ingredients, but that is weird. If it's got mate, it's got to have more than trace caffeine. So this is a strange one. I'm going to look it up and see if I can find out more information about it. Because that just seems too weird that it's trace caffeine, that the mate is not on there. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but let's take a look. Gaucho mate chai. East meets west in a cultural mashup chai blend. Our Brazil-grown toasted mate is blended with Marsala spices for some sweet heat, toasty flavor. Named in honor for the rugged cattlemen of the South American pampas, our Gaucho mate chai is sure to become a fireside favorite. So I can't imagine. Let's see if I can get to the page just for the Gaucho mate tea, or chai, which just means tea. Because usually, okay, here's the ingredients. All right, so toasted mate tea. Well, this is interesting because this is very different than what is on this container. Toasted mate tea, cardamom, ginger, cloves, cinnamon, anise seeds, natural spice flavors, and natural cinnamon flavor. That is not what's on this package at all. So that, what I just read, the toasted mate, cardamom, ginger, cloves, cinnamon, anise, spice flavor, and natural cinnamon flavor is what I'm smelling. I think this is wrong. I'm going to go through the community, because community, and this says it's high caffeine. I think it's just an error. What they printed on the back of the package. I'm going to do a quick look at the chat. So one of the nice things about the community is that there's a forum, and you can like what I will do is go on here. Today's tea sounds amazing. Yeah, I'm going to look through the forum today and see if anybody else says, hey, so what's written on the back of the pouch doesn't seem at all what the tea is listed as, but I'm not seeing it yet. My guess is that, I'm going to put something on the forum saying, hey, this wasn't at all what was written on the back of the package. And see if anybody else says anything about it. Everybody's just saying happy Catterday because it's Saturday, and everybody posts pictures of their cats. You can post pictures. You get like points for people liking your pictures. There's lots of ways to get like points that will help you get free stuff. I did that a lot when I first started doing the community. And then I kind of fell out of it because I just haven't been wanting to be online as much, but I still love having the teas. So yeah, today is a fun day going swimming, and then I am going and taking a pottery wheel throwing class. So I haven't done wheel throwing since I was in college. I've been taking a lot more art classes now that my son can be home alone. It just frees me up to be able to schedule a lot more things without having to negotiate with my husband. Not that he minds being negotiated with, but I don't even have to think about it anymore because my son is happy to be home alone. And that's awfully nice. So before we end, I am going to have a taste of this in my dirty chai. Yeah, that's delicious. It could use a little bit more maple syrup if I wanted it sweeter. I'm trying to get myself to drink it a little bit more bitter. It's funny because I usually drink my coffee black. It's one of the reasons why I have such a hard time with my husband's coffee, because he makes it so thick that it's hard to drink it black. So this could use a little bit more sugar, but I'm going to try and drink it like this. And it's tasty. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow and let you know if I find out any more about this tea for today. And I will let you know how the wheel throwing class goes. Tomorrow I have a fun day too. Tomorrow I'm going to a silent book club at a wine store. Although I didn't drink last night, I may not drink tomorrow night. No, I may not drink tomorrow at all because it's in the middle of the day too. And I'm driving around. I just haven't felt like drinking lately, which is not a bad thing either. So I hope you are all doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And I will check in with you again tomorrow. Bye.